beloved alumni, distinguished City of Makati officials and University of Makati officials, led by our management committee, our President, Dr. Elixir Ramos, our VP for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ederson Tapia, our VP for Student Services and Community Development, Mr. Virgilio Tabu, our University Secretary, Ms. Juvie Hermosura, and our VP for Administration, Attorney Jewel Bulos. Special guests, students, colleagues, and friends, welcome once again to the third Remarkable Alumni Heron Awards, or simply the RAHA. And here's a special shout out to our alumni. Welcome back to the University of Makati. So they say 3 is a charm. That expression, however, suggests that the first 2 are not so great. Fortunately for RAHA, that wasn't the case. So let's go backtrack a bit to where it all started 2 years ago during our golden anniversary, which almost did not happen because of the pandemic, but it did. So management decided it was high time that we did something different for the generations of outstanding UMak alumni to be recognized and celebrated in a grand event. It has never been done before. Because it was a milestone year for UMak, it deserved no less than a milestone project for the Center for Alumni Affairs, or the CAA, a project that brought together and paid tribute to 50 extraordinary alumni who have walked the halls of the school campus. From its humble polytechnic beginnings along flood-prone Buendia, to its gradual relocation to a much bigger college along JP Rizal Extension, and to the proud, sprawling university at the outskirts of Makati that it has become. It was truly a grand celebration, 50 years in the making, with no less than 2 senior CHED officials gracing the occasion, CHED Commissioner and former UMak VPAA Marita Canapi, and CHED NCR Director Julieta Paras. Sharing the stage with them were our very own City Accountant William Dayrit, Metropolitan Trial Court Presiding Judge Lorelai Balansay Tapia, and Barangay Captain Eva Manalo Omar, plus equally illustrious, award-winning, young and not so young alumni in various fields, all totaling 50, of course. The pandemic wasn't the only challenge. Equally challenging was what to call it, because early on it was decided it was going to be a yearly tradition. So the organizers believed it had to be given a unique, distinctive name. It shouldn't sound like every other alumni outstanding awards, but at the same time, it had to have recall. We should give credit to our Center for Integrated Communications Director, Lee Ugadan. I believe she's here somewhere, because she was the one who coined the name RAHA. So not only is the name unique and memorable, it is also reflective of the qualities of what the award stands for. The original word is spelled differently and pronounced Raja, because it is Indian Sanskrit in origin, meaning sovereign king or prince. Later, it was adapted in Southeast Asia, including pre-colonial Philippines, as a title for leader, fancier than a datu, because they are paramount rulers and had bigger kingdoms. When the Spaniards came, they started pronouncing it from Raja to Raha, the Spanish way. Eventually, the Rahas were subjugated by the Spaniards, but not without a fight. So fast forward to 21st century UMak. For us, RAHA is of course spelled with an H, for herons. And to our dear alumni, this is reflective of a UMak heron who leads with resilience, innovativeness, social responsibility, and excellence. The UMak core values, which are very much in character with the resilient strength of herons, especially when they rise and soar to flights that no pandemic, no territorial dispute can ever bring down. Bouncing back even, because we now have our CHED institutional recognition, we are also ranked among the top world universities for innovation, and we are ranked number 28 among the global top universities in the country, the only local university in the country to be in the list. Last year, 10 more Rahas were awarded, and the plan is to award Rahas yearly. This year, on UMak's 52nd anniversary, the CAA, under the leadership of its director, Steve Villacorta, here backstage, and guided by our university secretary, Juvie Hermosuro, continue the third Raha as a tradition, the triadic charm, celebrating herons who have soared beyond the horizons and worthy of a merit called Raha. We shall now begin the awarding ceremony program proper with the welcome remarks from our university secretary and head of the Raha selection panel, Ms. Juvie Hermosura. Let's all welcome her with a round of applause.
To our Board of Regents, esteemed members of the Management Committee, university officials, fellow employees, respected alumni, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the third Remarkable Alumni Herons Awards. Congressman Campos, Congressman Kid Peña, welcome po. As we gather this afternoon, we commemorate not only the exceptional achievements of our esteemed alumni, but also a proud tradition that has flourished since the 50th founding anniversary of UMak. Today's celebration is a testament to the enduring legacy of our dear alma mater and the remarkable journeys embarked upon by our distinguished alumni. From their humble beginnings to their exceptional successes, they epitomize the spirit of excellence, resilience, and innovation that defines the UMak community. As we honor these outstanding individuals, let us also reflect on the milestones we have achieved together as a university over the past years. From its humble beginnings, we have grown into an institution of excellence, shaping the minds and futures of countless individuals. To our remarkable alumni being recognized today, your accomplishments inspire us all and serve as a testament to the transformative power of education. On behalf of the entire UMak community, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. May today's celebration be a joyous occasion, filled with pride, nostalgia, and renewed determination to continue the journey of excellence. Thank you for joining us as we honor our remarkable alumni heron. Here's to many more years of success and achievements ahead. Welcome, and again, thank you.
Thank you so much, USEC Juvie Hermosura. At this point, allow me to acknowledge the presence of some of our VIPs here, led, of course, by our two congressmen. From the 1st District, we have Congressman Kid Peña. We also have our other congressman from the 2nd District, Cong Luis Campos. Allow me also to acknowledge the presence of our AUAI BOR led by Mr. Joel Advincula. Sir Joel is here. We have our faculty regent, Dr. Marivic Quizon. Our student regent, Mr. Rojan Fat. Our admin employee regent, Mr. Ray Blanco. That's it. I've acknowledged everyone else. Okay, so now moving along. Very, very important because we have our congressmen here. We need to, before we even give out the awards, we'd like to hear the message to our alumni. First and foremost, from our congressman of the 2nd District, we'd like to call Congressman Luis Campos. Okay, so we'd like to call this time Congressman Kid Peña for a message to our alumni.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. Please allow me to speak in the vernacular. Alam niyo po kanina, papunta pa lang po kami dito. Talagang siyempre, kahit papaano sa maghapong gawain, naiisip namin na ngayong hapon po pa lang ito, pupunta kami sa isang pagpaparangal. At dito sa hapong ito, ang bawat isa po sa inyo marahil, talaga namang hindi po magkamayaw na kayo pong lahat ay nagre-representa sa ating universidad. Doon po sa amin, distinguished alumni. Dito naman po, remarkable alumni herons. Diyan sa pagkakataon na yan, pagkatapos nyo pong matanggap yan, hindi na po yan mababawi. Yan po, itatak na ninyong lahat. Nagpakita ng kakaibang galing para una sa Panginoong Diyos, ikalawa sa pamilya, ikatlo sa ating pinakamamahal na universidad. Wala na pong pwedeng umagaw niyan, tatak, panghabang buhay. Kung kaya't kami po, lalong-lalo na ang inyong lingkod, na isang lingkod bayan ng ating pinakamamahal na lungsod, talaga namang nagbibigay po sa inyo ng paghanga. At ang aking panalangin, syempre, doon po sa inyo mga gagawin pa at gagawin pa na hahangaan pa ng maraming tao. Mabuhay po kayo, keep on making us proud, kasihan po kayo ng ating Panginoon. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat sa ating pangalawang congressman, sa pangunang distrito, si Congressman Kid Peña. Of course, may mensahe din po tayo sa ating congressman sa pangalawang distrito. We'd like to call on Congressman Luis Peña. Sorry, Congressman Luis Campos. Maraming salamat, pasensya na po.
Okay lang po yun. Partner naman kami ni Kong Kid. Siya naman magiging vice mayor ko. Kaya okay, buy one, take one na, ha? Okay. So sa inyo lahat, mga alumni, remarkable alumni of University of Makati, I would like to extend our congratulations to you. Our meaning myself and Mayora Abby. I stand here in her behalf. Alam nyo, we are particularly proud of our institution and its products. It is not an ordinary accomplishment that a locally funded university gets this far in terms of performance and academic standing. So, kami po ni Mayora, kami ni Kong Kid, na siya magtutuloy, kasama ng pamunuan ng administrasyon ng University of Makati, pinangunahan ni President X. Ramos, we extend our congratulations to those amongst you who have been deemed to have made remarkable achievements. You make us proud. Pero not only you, the ordinary graduate product of the University of Makati makes us very proud. Alam niyo yung makasalubong ko sa kalye, sa unang distrito, yung nag-aral dito, natapos, nagpasalamat. Pag tinanong ko, ano narating mo? Binuno ko po ang estado sa buhay at nakarating po ako sa ganitong trabaho, ganitong estado. It is already something remarkable for us, the leaders of the city, because patunay yon na meron kami nagagawang kabutihan na tumatatak. Dahil ang produkto po ng paaralan, produkto ng universidad natin, I'm a businessman, so merong downstream effects sa community yan. So makikita natin, napaangat yung buhay ng pamilya, nakapagpundar, naka-inspire ng others. So those are the things we should consider to be part of what we have attained, what we have achieved as an institution. So sa inyong lahat, again, those who are recipients of this award, congratulations. Mabuhay po kayo. At lagi ko pong sinasabi, lalo na sa mga panahong ganito, ng may diin, mabuhay po ang Makati. Maraming salamat po.
We are very fortunate indeed because we have both our congressmen present this afternoon. So once again, thank you, Kong Luis Campos from the 2nd District of Makati, and of course, Congressman Kid Peña from the 1st District of Makati. Trying to redeem myself. Okay, now at this point, we'd like to play a few institutional videos as a break. So panoodin po natin ang mga institutional videos. Before that, we'd like to call on stage, though, our President for the final message for our alumni, our President, Dr. Elixir Ramos.
The University of Makati was founded in 1972.
Thank you, Cynthia. At ang aking pong mainit na pagbati sa ating pong 10 awardees ngayong hapon na to at ang kanilang mga pamilya at mahal sa buhay. And of course, our fellow workers at the University of Makati. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Actually, meron po akong nakaprepare na speech doon na po sa ating program, but I will veer away from it kasi nakakataba po ng puso yung pinagkakwentuhan namin ng ating 2 congressman kanina. Habang nagsasalita po si Kong Luis na ang ating magiging susunod na mayor ng Makati, ay kausap ko po si Kong Kid na magiging susunod na vice mayor naman natin sa Makati. Sabi po nila sa akin, alam mo ex, ang layo na talaga ng narating ng University of Makati. Kahit sa lounge ng Kongreso, panay ang tanggap ng papuri na nakukuha namin pag napag-uusapan ang accomplishments ng University of Makati. Nais ko pong ibahagi yan sa inyong lahat kasi hindi po mangyayari at hindi po magiging kung ano ang UMak ngayon kung hindi po dahil sa ating mga awardees at bibigyan ng parangal ngayong hapon na ito. Noong mga panahon po na ang tawag nila sa UMak noon ay DLSU, dyan lang sa UMak. At School of Last Resort. Kumbaga, yung tipong kung wala ka nang mapapasukan, doon lang tayo diretso sa University of Makati. Anyway, libre. Saka kahit na midterm na, tatanggapin naman . Despite those times na ganun pa po ang stature ng University of Makati, a few proud herons stood out. And you serve as an inspiration na hindi porket pampublikong pamantasan ay ang kalidad ng mga estudyanteng kanyang pinoproduce ay mga mababang kalidad. You have proven to the world, and not only to the city government of Makati, that indeed a proud heron can actually stand out. At para po sa 10 paparangalan natin ngayong hapon na ito, ang taus-pusong pasasalamat po ng City Government of Makati at ng University of Makati because you actually made the time to go back. You actually made the time to be here. You actually accepted our nomination for you to be given honor this afternoon. This only shows that your journey here at the University of Makati was something that you will not forget and that you have not forgotten, and is something that you would like also others to see as an inspiration for them to become proud herons. So, para po sa inyo na 10 paparangalan natin ngayong hapon na ito, muli, congratulations to all of you. And para naman po sa mga kapwa namin na nagsisilbi dito sa University of Makati, no, sana po lalo pa natin pagbutihin ang ating trabaho, lalo pa ho nating paghusayin ang ating mga ginagawa so that in the future, more RAHA awardees can actually be recognized by the University of Makati. So muli po, magandang hapon and congratulations to all the awardees. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
The University of Makati was founded in 1972 as Makati Polytechnic Community College, also known as MPCC. MPCC offered technical vocational programs in industrial and business technology. In 1987, MPCC was renamed Makati College. The Philippine Army turned over the Fort Andres Bonifacio College to the municipal government of Makati and merged with Makati College in 1990. In 1991, Makati College was renamed Pamantasan ng Makati by virtue of Municipal Order Number 433. To be more globally competitive, Pamantasan ng Makati changed its name to University of Makati, or UMak, in 2002 through City Ordinance 2002-111, paving the way for education innovations in the city of Makati.
With its strong roots grounded on its duty to fulfill its mission and vision, and its reach stretching skyward into limitless possibilities. Endowed in full regalia of its top-notchers, world-class athletes, and globally competitive industry professionals, UMak humbly stands ready to ignite the dreams of future herons.
RAHA as a tradition to shape the next decade, the next 50 years, and beyond with even more remarkable alumni who have forged new stories and new achievements worth recognizing, worth lauding, and worth celebrating. Your success, dear alumni, is after all the best way to exemplify and substantiate the success of your alma mater.
Ngunit itong bibigyan natin ng parangal ngayong hapon na ito, ay sabi nga po mga remarkable herons. Dahil despite the image that the university had then, wherein we haven't reached the heights and the prestige that we have today, still you have chosen to become a heron, and you made the University of Makati proud because of your achievements.
As I look back at my years here, I can say college life was the most unforgettable and best in my life. Sabi nila, di ba? Sabi nila, high school life daw ang unforgettable. Pero sa akin, hindi po. It's college life. And my stay in Makati College, I confirm, was the best. The education I received here, both within and outside the classroom, prepared me to contribute to an increasingly advanced and interconnected global society. The experiences and exposure given to us equipped me to be who I am now. I will always carry with me that I am a hero na, that I belong to the great, brave clan of champions.
UMak is providing a pathway for young intellectual capital in Makati and in the country to learn, grow, and thrive. And these students will be our distinguished alumni of tomorrow.
And just like in the song of UMak, in the school song, Nation Builders. So we do hope that with all the education, the quality education, the university and the city has set forth and provided you with, we do hope that you do not forget how to help, how to pay it forward, how to make sure that you become an inspiration to others, especially at UMak. Kayo na po ang mga living examples of how good and what kind of quality education you get from the University of Makati. So dalhin niyo po kami sa inyong mga nararating, sa inyong mga naaabot, dahil kami po sa pamalaang lungsod, sigurado pong lagi po namin ipagmamalaki na kayo po ay produkto ng University of Makati.
So, to our alumni herons, may you continue achieving more with the desire to give more.
So yun po yung mga kaganapan last year. As you can see, we had 10 formidable RAHA awardees last year. And this year is no different. So for the next part of the program, this is the job that was done. Probably the toughest job for RAHA kasi napakahirap po yung proseso sa pagpili ng ating mga 10 RAHA awardees for this year. So it is only apt that we make mention and give them recognitions. Our very special selection panel for this year. So we'd like to call them on stage, but we'd also like to ask our MANCOM officials to help us award our plaques of appreciation to the selection panel. We'd like to call on President Ramos, VP Tabu, VP Ed Tapia to help us award the selection panel. I believe we also have, VP Jewel is also here. Please do help us in awarding our very hardworking selection panel. They were, of course, chaired by our University Secretary, Ms. Juvie Hermosura. President Ramos, VP Ed, VP Jewel, and VP Hill. So now I'd like to introduce our very hardworking RAHA selection panel led by our University Secretary, Ms. Juvie Hermosura. Let's give a round of applause for Ms. Ma'am Juvie. We'd also like to call our admin employee representative, Mr. Ray Blanco, our student representative, Mr. Rojan Fat, and our faculty representative, Dr. Marivic Huizon. With them in the selection panel is our university registrar, Dr. Danilo Sabado. Unfortunately, he could not be with us today. Oh, okay. Oh, we do. We do have Dr. Danilo Sabado here. All right. So our university secretary. So allow me to read the citation. This certificate of appreciation is hereby presented to our selection panel, all 5 of them, for his or her invaluable contribution as member of the selection panel of the Remarkable Alumni Herons Awards 2024, given this 15th day of March 2024 at the UMak Auditorium Administration Building, University of Makati, JP Rizal Extension, West Rembo. Another round of applause for our selection panel. Dr. Salvador. And now, of course, we come to the highlight of the program at talagang pinakahihintay-hintay ng ating mga alumni and of course, everyone else in the audience. The awarding of the plaques of recognition. Now we'd like to call on our alumni representative, the representative of our Alumni UMak Association, Mr. Joel Advincula, to give a message for our alumni.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we approach to the most exciting part of this momentous event, please allow me to congratulate in advance the 10 remarkable Alumni Heron awardees who bring tremendous distinction to the university as business owners, nonprofit workers, community leaders, and public servants. Through their career achievement and engagement with the university and the community, these alumni have set a standard to which our students and fellow alumni can aspire. They represent the life-changing impact of the University of Makati education system. Once again, congratulations to our 10 awardees. I know protocol observed earlier, but before I go further, I want to recognize also the following dignitaries who are present this afternoon to support our awardees. Our University President, Dr. Elexor Ramos, magandang hapon po. For our VP for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ederson Tapia, good afternoon po. Our VP for Planning and Research, Professor Nanette Carriaga. Our VP, syempre ito po yung aking tatay nung nag-aaral pa po ako dito sa University of Makati. Kaya until now, tawag ko sa kanya tatay. Our VP for Student Services and Community Development, Mr. Virgilio Tabo. Tay, good afternoon po. VP for Administration, Attorney Jewel Bulos. VP for Finance, Engineer Luke Ivan Moro. And syempre, yung ating University Secretary, Ms. Juby Hermasuram. Magandang hapon po. And please, allow me also to recognize the Center for Alumni Affairs led by Mr. Steve Villacorta and his team who really work hard to make this event successful. For 52 years, University of Makati has provided an exceptional and accessible education to the people of Makati and nearby cities. Today, the university is nationally and internationally recognized for providing students with a world-class education and a clear pathway to a career. UMak is bridging the gap between the classroom and career through more than 3,000 student internships, professional experiences, and clinical placement facilitated by industry partners and community partnerships. And we continue to receive national and international recognition for our achievements. Do you know, 5 months ago, the Commission on Higher Education recognized the University of Makati at the International Champions of Nation Building and Sustainability or ICONS Awards 2023 for its contribution to global excellence and as part of 101 to 200 global top innovative universities of the world ranking for innovation 2023. Aside from this, my fellow alumni, another proof that we are really excelling, UMak RadTech alumni was ranked number 4 to the recent Radiologic Technologies Licensure Examination. Our School of Law was ranked number 1 to the recent Bar Examination. Di ba nakaka-proud? We have a lot to mention, but we want you to know it by yourself because it will give you more pride to know them, kung ano ba yung mga achievements pa po natin. University of Makati is engaged university, fully interwoven in the business, civic, and cultural tapestry. This engagement is demonstrated by strong and unique partnership that enable us to work with others, sharing our assets to create new approaches and solutions to challenges facing our community and creating bridges for our students and faculty to connect to this great city, the Makati City. Now, to our 10 Raha recipients, what next? Just to share with you, by the way, 2018, when University of Makati started this kind of recognition, it was not Raha yet. It was 10 outstanding alumni of University of Makati. Guess what? I'm actually part of the pioneering 10 alumni awardees of University of Makati. Hindi lang po halata. So, after receiving my award as part of the 10 outstanding alumni of UMak, I felt something is missing. I actually questioned myself. Sabi ko, parang hindi ko naman deserve yung recognition na to. Kasi wala pa naman akong naibabalik to my own university. From then, I actually took the opportunity to run as one of the member of the Alumni Association of our university. For 6 years, 6 years na po, I'm still part of our Alumni Association. Tagal na, di ba? Ayaw po nila akong alisin eh. But anyway, Raha recipients, our challenges to you will be 3 T's. 3 letter T po. That will be time, talent, and treasure. Time, you might not have so much time to visit our university or at least volunteer to our alumni activities. However, you can share your... Sorry po, nag-skip ako. Ang liit kasi. Sorry, time. If you have spare time, please find a way on how you can visit our university regularly and promote it through different platforms. Connect with your batchmates and help us to connect them to University of Makati. Volunteer to our alumni activities or even to our school activities. Your time is a big contribution already to our university and our alumni community. The next T will be talent. You might not have so much time to visit our university or at least volunteer to our alumni activities. However, you can share your talent, like giving free talks to our alumni during our welcome day or bring more industry partners. I believe everyone here has an exceptional talent and that talent can make difference to our university. Lastly, treasure. Let's say you might not have enough time to volunteer. You might not have a talent, which I doubt because I believe all alumni and students of University of Makati are talented. Like our University President, Dr. Ramos, magaling na singer po yan. Gusto niyo po ba ng sample? Sample daw po. So, but if you have extra, you can share it on how. Paano ba natin siya ma-share? One, you want a scholar of University of Makati. Tama po ba? Lahat tayo dito scholar ng University of Makati. You can sponsor a student to become a scholar. Or you can share your extra when we have alumni activities or even university activities. So again, that's the 3 T's that we would like to ask from you as an alumni of University of Makati: time, talent, and treasure. Once again, on behalf of the Alumni Association of University of Makati, led by our President, Councilor Bodek Baniked, congratulations at mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. That was Mr. Joel Advincola. He is the treasurer of our AUAI. And he is actually one of the pioneer outstanding awardees of the alumni. So congratulations. Medyo late, but thank you for sharing that. And hopefully we can take his example. Time, talent, and treasure. So all those things. So sana maisapuso po natin ang message po ni Mr. Advincola. Now, finally, before we move. Medyo may pa-suspense pa ng konti. We'd like to have an intermission number para may konting break tayo. So let's all welcome on stage our award-winning UMak UDX. Let's give them a round of applause.
Follow the stars, there you shall find a piece of advice. If you hate your enemies, enemies shine. If you're not a friend of me, enter the light. Cause you can never kill my vibe. Got here with no sacrifices. Everything was taken, still had to make it. Vibe killer, me I no go take shit. Vibe killer, Lord is somebody time. Protect my energy from your bad aura. Then my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get yawa, come on go and sit down. I go just para, come up my jigger. I go just follow my dream. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, you know fi kill my vibe. You know fi kill my vibe. You know fi kill. You know fi kill. You know fi kill my vibe.
I'ma break you up. Let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. And baby, turn around. Let me give you innovation. Yeah, 'cause I do it so right. You got that good, good, baby, don't you? Got that good, good, baby, don't you? But you leaving so long. Ain't regular, that ain't regular. I ain't gon' keep waiting for it. Ain't gon' keep waiting for it. 'Cause you know this thing here ain't regular, that ain't regular. Falling into the bed. Why would we ever do something instead of falling into the bed right now? Yeah. I'ma break you off, let me be your motivation to stay and give it tonight. And baby, turn around, let me give you innovation. Yeah, 'cause I do it so right. Think about it, oh, think about it, think about it, oh, take a look at me now. Hey, a little motivation, alright. My goodies, not my goodies.
I got so damn hot but so young. Still got milk in your tongue. Slow down, no wrong. We ain't got long. Hey, shawty. You think you bad, but you ain't bad. I'll show you what bad is. Bad is when you capable of beating the baddest. I've been working at it ever since I came to this planet. I ain't quite there yet, but I'm getting better at it. Matter of fact, let me tell it to you one more again. All I got to do is tell a girl who I am. Ain't there a chick in here that I can't have. Bada boom, bada bam, bam, bam.
I bet you want the body, bet you thought about it. Got you all hot and bothered, because I talk around it. Looking for the goodies, keep on looking, 'cause they stay in the jar. Oh, 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 yeah. siya'y naghihintay na. Ituloy ang laban, tayo na. Sumayaw ng todo, hey, enjoy ka rito. Let's join a party. Freshman night, foundation day, income day, every day is UMak day. Tara na, samahan niyo ko, tuparin ang pangarap niyo. Sabay-sabay na tayo, siya masasabi niya. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, dito ka, dito tayo. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, dito ka, dito tayo. Di mapigil ang tuwa, di masabi ang nagsasalita. Sa'yo magkalito talaga, wala nang mahirap pa. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, dito ka, dito tayo. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, I love you, ma. I love you, ma, dito ka, dito tayo. Dito ka, dito tayo.
Thank you so much. That was our UMak Dance Extreme. Very energetic. And of course, we'd like to again reiterate they are award-winning UMak Dance Extreme. Again, another big round of applause for the UDX. And so finally, we now come to the most awaited part, the highlight of this program, the awarding of the plaques of recognition. Dearest awardees, when you were students, you were future builders of this land. Today, you are building the land and you continue your commitment to building the land. So we'd like to request our management committee to join us on stage to help give the awards to our recipients of RAHA for 2024. We'd like to call on our president, Dr. Elixir Ramos, our VP for Student Services and Community Development, Mr. Virgilio Tabu, our VP for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ederson Tapia, our VP for Administration, Attorney Jewel Bulos, and of course our University Secretary, Ms. Juvie Hermosura. So we'd like to beg your indulgence to help the event even more distinctive because we have the presence of our management committee. And of course, if Sir Steve Villacorta, the director of our Center for Alumni Affairs, can also help award all our recipients. We have 10. We are giving out 10 RAHA awards for this afternoon. We shall now call on our awardees alphabetically by family name. Our first awardee is Mr. Kim Abang, Bachelor of Science, major in Biology, graduate in 1999. Also, Certificate of Teaching in 2001. He is here together with his Raha nominator, Ms. Joy Apuyan. We'd also like to call on stage our College of Science Dean, Donna Carbonilla, our College of Innovative and Teacher Education Dean, Dr. Jason Berganya, and we also have the companion of Mr. Kim Abang. Mr. Kim Abang started serving the public in 1996 as Kagawad of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Pembo while finishing his bachelor's degree in UMak. He worked overseas and in the local government until he was elected as Barangay Kagawad in 2018 and Punong Barangay in 2023. During his leadership, Barangay Pembo received several awards and recognitions from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources for actively participating in the awarding of free patients of unregistered lands, the Department of Labor and Employment for barangays' involvement in the Technical Advisory Visit Program. Barangay Pembo was awarded by the Gawad Kalikasan Award as the cleanest and greenest barangay in Makati. So once again, Barangay Captain Abang, or Mr. Kim Abang, our first Raha recipient for this afternoon. A big round of applause for Barangay Captain Abang. So we'd like to request our recipients and the companions to exit the stage, but we'd like to request our MANCOM to stay behind. Once again, congratulations, Mr. Kim Abang. We will call you all new again later for the group photo. Our second recipient is Mr. Michael Anthony Alpajaro, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Accountancy in 2014. He is represented by his brother, John Andrew Alpajaro. So we'd like to call on Mr. John Andrew Alpajaro, together with Raha nominator Professor Herbert Tan from the Institute of Accountancy. We'd also like to call the Institute of Accountancy Dean Christopher Son de la Cruz and the companion of Mr. Alpajaro. Michael, or Mick Alpajaro's journey embodies the belief that it is never too late. He transitioned from being an engineering dropout to a certified public accountant after balancing a tight schedule as a barista in the morning and a UMak student at night. His professional career commenced in 2014 at PwC, focusing on risk, consulting, and forensic accounting. Later on, he became part of the PwC's financial crime unit. He moved to New York in 2021, is now working in the anti-money laundering and know your client lead at Deutsche Bank. He's an active member of the bank's Asian Leadership Forum, a group focused on connecting, developing, and empowering Asian employees. Mick actively engages with UMak students and alumni by offering career guidance and mentoring. He plays a pivotal role in informing the UMak community about employment opportunities and fostering collaboration and support among students and alumni. Once again, our Raha recipient, Mr. Michael Anthony Alpajaro, represented by his brother John Andrew Alpajaro. So once again, thank you. And we'd like to request Mr. Alpajaro and his companions to exit the stage towards the left side. Now we'd like to call on our third recipient, Police Captain Mark April Arevalo, a Bachelor of Science in Construction Management Technology graduate in 2005. Together with Raha nominator, Engineer Luke Ivan Moro, our VP for Finance, and of course, the College of Technology Management Dean, Moner Reguindin, and his companions. Police Captain Mark April Arevalo is an accomplished law enforcement professional currently serving as a dedicated counterintelligence officer in the Oriental Mindoro Provincial Intelligence Unit of the Philippine National Police. In addition to his critical role, he holds the position of Deputy Chief of Police at San Teodoro Municipal Police Station in Oriental, Mindoro. So once again, congratulations to Police Captain Mark April Arevalo. We'd like to request our Raha recipient and his companions to please exit the stage. Now we'd like to call on our fourth recipient, Dr. Ginalyn Balte Panghulan, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in English, graduate in 1998. We'd also like to call her nominator, Dr. Tomasa Quiñones from the Higher School ng UMak, together with our site dean, Dr. Jason Berganya. Ginalyn Panghulan is an associate professor at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines in Santo Tomas, Batangas, where she teaches English language, literature, arts, and humanities, and other education courses since 2003. She is also an active member of the International Organization of Educators and Researchers, Inc. and the Speech Communication Organization of the Philippines. She also served as the resource speaker in the recent two-day higher school ng UMak in-service training as a way to give back to her alma mater. Once again, our fourth recipient, Dr. Ginalyn Balte Panghulan. A big round of applause. So we'd like to request, thank you very much. Now we'd like to call on our fifth recipient, Ms. Carolina Bermudez Manzano, Associate in Computer Technology, graduate in 1992, a Bachelor of Arts in English graduate in 1997, and a Master in Public Administration graduate in 2004. Together with Raha nominator, CQMD Director Dr. Amelia Pahe. Of course, we'd like to call on the CCIS Dean, Dr. Joel Mangaba, the College of Arts and Letters Dean, Mary Aisel Herman, and the CCAP's Professor Adamos. As a student, Carolina was a Dean's Lister, Matsushita Memorial Scholar, and the Makati Collegian Editor-in-Chief. Today, she's the Chief of Public Affairs of the National Food Authority, a public servant who rose from the ranks with 25 years of experience in government services and chief collaboration. Manzano also teaches part-time in different higher education institutions, a homeowners association officer who conducted relevant projects. He is a Pinoy pop group, a mother of two, and an active member of the College of Arts and Science alumni group. Once again, congratulations to Miss Carolina Manzano. Our sixth recipient is Ensign Jeffrey Kaya, a higher school ng UMak, graduate of 2014. He also has a Diploma in Industrial Facilities, major in Service Management in 2016, and a Bachelor in Automotive Technology in 2019. He is joined with his Raha nominator, Professor Joseph Parr, and also CCAP's Professor Adamos, HSU Dean Maria Corazon Benosa, and CTM Dean Moner Ragindin. So Engineer Jeffrey Kaya is currently serving as OIC of the Admin and Supply Branch Officer, NRI, and the concurrent OIC of the Reserve Insurance Officer of the Philippine Navy. Jeffrey Mendoza is a graduate of UMak Senior High School Pioneer Batch. Currently, he is pursuing his doctorate in Public Administration at the University of Perpetual Help Delta System in Las Piñas. He is also a proud owner of two distinct businesses, each showcasing his dedication and entrepreneurial spirit. Once again, congratulations to Ensign Jeffrey Kaya. So thank you to the companions and the nominators. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of our VP for Planning and Research, Dr. Maria Faye Nenet Carriaga. We'd like to invite her to join our ManCom on stage. So now we proceed with our seventh recipient, Professor Evan Jesusco, a Bachelor in Physical Wellness, graduate in 2012. Together with Raha nominator, and of course our CHK Dean, Michael Tolentino. Evan Jesusco is a licensed professional teacher and Dean of the College of Human Kinetics of the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng San Pablo. He has been prominent for 11 years in the teaching industry and has shared various expertise in the fields of sports. Today, he is also Vice Principal of the Laguna Inter-School Athletic Association, Board Secretary of ALCU AA, and Board Director of the San Pablo Sports Federation. He is a Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas officiating and referee accredited in NCR South. Dean Jesusco finished his Master of Arts in Education magna cum laude at the Golden Gate Colleges and currently finishing his doctorate in UMak. Once again, congratulations to Professor Evan Jesusco. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, now we'd like to call our 8th recipient, Dr. Teresita Lianza Nacion, Bachelor of Science in Secretarial Administration, major in Secretarial Education, a cum laude graduate in 1990. Together with RAHA nominator Mr. Charlie Badillo and our CBFS College Secretary, Dr. Cesar Geronimo. We'd also like to call the companion of Dr. Nacion. At an early age, Teresita Lianza Nacion was already working side by side with her father, who was a farmer. She grew up in a typical life of a poor family struggling to survive. She was a consistent valedictorian from grades 1 to 6, but it took her 6 long years to finish high school as she stopped now and then for reasons they could not afford. She went to Manila to work and study to save the family from starvation. Eventually, she became a Norwegian Missionary Alliance scholar. Right after graduation, she was hired by Divine World College of Legazpi. Her practice teaching at Makati High School equipped her with the work discipline necessary for her job as the newest faculty member of DWCL. For 12 years, she has been serving as the Dean of DWCL Graduate School. Once again, Dr. Teresita Lianza Nacion. Congratulations. Now we go to our second to the last recipient, our 9th awardee, Mr. Miguelito Relente, Technical High School graduate in 1998, together with RAHA nominator and HSU Dean Maria Corazon Denosa and his companions. A simple and quiet young man became the class president of 3J with Mrs. Norma Tolosa and successively on 4F with Corazon Lim Bautista. Today, the class president leads the Batang Poly Batch 1988 core group. After graduating from college, Miguelito Relente was immediately employed by Don Bosco Technical Institute of Makati as a psychometrician. So apart from counseling, organizing, training, and creating modules for career development, Mr. Relente has also been spending time teaching and helping institutions develop their curriculum. So once again, our 9th awardee, Mr. Miguelito Relente from Technical High School, 1986. Congratulations. All right, now we go to our last awardee, our 10th awardee, but certainly not the least. Fidela Suelto, a graduate of Executive Doctorate in Leadership in Education in 2017, represented by her niece, Catherine Joyce Parr, together with CCAP's Professor Adamos and companions. For 22 years, Fidela Suelto has dedicated herself as a school principal serving students from transitional kindergarten through 8th grade. Her lecture has been marked by collaborative efforts with an enthusiastic and diverse faculty. Beyond her professional endeavors, she finds joy in activities such as reading, surfing the internet, indulging in theater performances. As a lifelong educator, she remains steadfast in her commitment to effecting positive change in the lives of today's learners and supports networks driven by a passion for enhancing educational experiences. Once again, our 10th awardee, Fidela Suelto. Congratulations. our 10 awardees on stage. I'd like to call them back. Our 10 awardees for a group photo. Mr. Kim Abang, Mr. Michael Anthony Alvarado, the representative, Police Captain Mark April Arevalo, Dr. Ginaline Panghulan, Ms. Carolina Bermudez Manzano, Ensign Jeffrey Kaya, Professor Evan Jesusco, Dr. Teresita Lanza Nacion, Mr. Angel, Mr. Miguelito Relente, and Dr. Fidela Suelto, represented by Francis Javier Antonio. Thank you very much to our very gracious and hardworking ManCom. Thank you. And now we have our photo ops with just the 10 awardees. Raha awardees for 2024, the third Raha. Mr. Kim Abang, Mr. Michael Anthony Alpajaro, Police Captain Mike April Arevalo, Dr. Ginaline Balte Panghulan, Ms. Caroline Bermudez Manzano, Ensign Jeffrey Kaya, Professor Evan Jesusco, Dr. Teresita Lanza Nacion, Mr. Miguelito Relente, and of course, Dr. Fidela Suelto. Thank you very much to our 10 recipients and congratulations again. We are approaching the tail end of our program, but after the very remarkable awarding of our 10 recipients, syempre importante may response po from our outstanding alumni. And to give the response on behalf of our 10 recipients, we'd like to call on Police Captain Mark April Arevalo. So a big round of applause for Captain Mark April Arevalo.
To our distinguished guests, nawala na po sila. Honorable Congressman Luis Campos of the 2nd District, sir. To our Honorable Congressman Kid Peña of the 1st District, sir. To the outstanding and hardworking men and women of this beloved university, headed by our dear President, Dr. Eliasor Ramos, sir. I give thanks further to these great men, starting with the Vice President, Sir Ivan Luke Moro, sir, my nominator in this Raha Award, to Sir Ed Sakmar, who is now watching via YouTube Live. Grateful journey as my OJT advisor and nominator in UMak Outstanding Student in 2005. And finally, to my godfather, representing my family and relatives, please stand to be recognized, sir. Dr. Police Lieutenant Colonel Ferdinand Dima Felix Lira. Thank you, sir. To all other guests, employees, friends, fellow awardees, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Unang-una po kasi speechless din po dahil ito pong stage na to noon, gaya po nung nakita ko kanina, sinasayawan ko yun na sumasali po kami sa mga intermission dance. I'm also one of the intermission dance troupe po nung sa time ko. And then po yung sa, yung field po. Sample. Sa TikTok ko na lang po meron. Then po yung sa oval, yung sa pinagsasoccer po. Diyan po ako dati nagpa-practice po as the varsity po ng sa track and field. Then working student din po sa Jollibee. Diyan po sa Guadalupe. So, yun po yung mga nabalikan ko po nung pagpunta ko po ulit dito. Marami na po nagbago. And then continuous pa rin po yung monitoring ko dun sa atin sa social media dito sa ating beloved alumni. So, to continue, the legend has it that there's a story of a man who's known and famous for hunting, especially when using a slingshot. One day, the man decided to search for a rare bird in some part of the Amazon to bring him fortune. To make the long story short, it took him almost a week to finally have a chance to have close encounter with a seemingly one-of-a-kind sari manok, like the semblance of a bird. On his excitement, he then immediately picks up pebbles on the ground and focuses that creature in an instant. But unfortunately misses hitting said bird. Seconds, minutes gone by, still he continues to fail to call the shot. Surprised and eventually challenged with an enchanted bird pursuing to his goal, which is to make him famous probably or legendary in his town. But apparently, it was too late to find he only had a small piece of stone left. A precious stone made up of gold. All this time, because of his eagerness to accomplish a temporary milestone, a precious stone, he got to forget emphasis to what's around him and throw away the biggest turning point of his life. Apparently, it was too late when he finally found out that there's only had a small piece of stone left. Ano po ang meaning ng ating lesson for that? Pure prioritizing of tasks consumes energy, time, effort, and sometimes money. Because if you spend all of it something that doesn't add value. Essentially, not knowing to prioritize tasks means you will constantly have troubles delivering tasks on time, leading to unfortunate aftermath. But as long as have a dedication, perseverance, and faith in the divine providence, anything is possible. Eric Yuan, for example, founded Assume at the age of 41. Yuan left Cisco System, where he was the vice president of the engineering, to launch Zoom video communication in 2011. When the company went public in 2019, Yuan became billionaire. His net worth and success of the company grew exponentially during COVID-19. When companies and individuals turn to the platform and connect with the colleagues and loved ones around the globe. So let us be grateful to try and experience failure than nothing at all. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is courage to continue that counts. For every loss, every challenges that makes your foundation stronger. the stronger the foundation, the more there is to build off. The more there is to build from, the better, stronger your character will be. The stronger your character, the more success you'll have. In addition, please hear me out, my beloved alumni. Hate has 4 letters, but so has love. Enemies has 7 letters, but so has friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so has truth. Cry has 3 letters, but so has joy. And negativity has 10 letters, but so has positivity. All of you whom here today in this momentous event always has a choice. So choose better side of it. And from this day forward, I challenge you to go out and change the world for the better. And never forget that failure is the catalyst of growth. In this juncture, let me give all inspirational quote from the Bible. Trust the Lord with all your heart, and don't depend on your own understanding. Remember the Lord in all you do, and He will give success and refuge in times of troubles. Once again, it's with my great honor that I'm chosen together with these noble men and women of this alumni's prestigious award. Rest assured that my warm heart for the public service and dedication in the maintenance of peace and order shall continue and lives on. Wala kami ngayon kung hindi dahil sa ating mga beloved alma mater and alumni. Sa mga naging butihing haligi nito ngayon, sa mga nakalipas na taon, hindi maratawaran ang paghubog niyo sa amin. Muli ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat. May snappy salute, Sir Ma'am. And thank you, and may the Lord God bless us all.
We also salute you, Police Captain Mark April Arevalo. Police Captain Arevalo also happens to be a Doctor of Humanities degree. Hindi ko po yata ito nabanggit kanina because I ran out of time. And so, he gave out several terms. We choose which one, it's better. And obviously, Captain Mark April Arevalo is making the right choices. We hope he continues to make the right choices and he inspires everyone else to make the right choices so that next year we'll see more of alumni exemplifying your great example. Once again, a big round of applause for Police Captain Mark April Arevalo. We are almost at the end of our program, and at this point, I'd like to call on the main person who made all these possible. Of course, I'm talking about the Director of the Center for Alumni Affairs, Mr. Steve Villacorta. A big round of applause for Mr. Steve Villacorta.
Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat kasama po ng ating mga kasama sa Office of the University Secretary at Center for Alumni Affairs sa inyong pagdalo dito sa pangatlong Remarkable Alumni Heroes Awards. Nagpapasalamat din po kami sa RAHA Selection Panel. Sila po ang may pinakamahirap na trabaho sa lahat. Kami po ay nakakalap ng maraming nominasyon dito sa University of Makati at sa labas ng UMak. And definitely po, kayong 10 ay well-deserved na mapangalan bilang RAHA. Palakpakan po natin sila. Nagpapasalamat din po ako sa RAHA Working Committee. Hindi po namin magagawa sa Center for Alumni Affairs ito na mag-isa. Marami po kami mga kasama dito sa university upang ma-implement ang project na ito. Maraming salamat po sa talento, sa idea, at sa time na inilaan niyo po sa amin. Thank you. At higit sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po kami sa Management Committee ng University of Makati, especially sa aming University Secretary, sa aming boss, si USEC Juvie Hermosura, at ang mga deans, alumni coordinators, department chairs, college and institute secretaries. Maraming salamat po. Para po sa ating RAHA na nanalo o pinangalanan ngayong hapon na ito, maligayang pagbabalik sa inyong tahanan. Okay po. Ang Heron po, pinangalan po ang Heron dahil ang mga Heron ay natagpuan historically sa Pasig River, kung saan po tayo presently situated ngayon dito sa UMak. Kaya kayo tinawag, or tayo itinawag na Heron. At ngayon po ay ang inyong pagbabalik. Kami po sa University of Makati ay umaasa na hindi po ito ang huli nating pagkikita. Bagamat ito po ang magbubukas ng pintuan para sa ating lahat upang buksan ang opportunity sa ating mga graduates, sa ating mga estudyante. Marami po sa ating mga estudyante, well, definitely our industry partners, sila na po ang naglo-look out. They're after our graduates, our students, our graduating students. Dati po, hindi po ganun ang sitwasyon. And we also want you to be part of that circle. We are inviting you to give your talents, ideas, time, resources, kagaya po ng sinabi ng ating association, Alumni Association. We're inviting you to join the University of Makati. Imbitahan nyo rin po ang mga kasama ninyo, ang mga kabatchmates po ninyo, definitely. They are cheering on you. Di ba po? At kami din po sa UMak. Kami po ay nag-cheer po para sa inyo. So, it's time to go back to the University of Makati and invite other UMak Alumni Herons. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and magsalo-salo po tayo after ng programang ito. Muli, maligayang pagbabalik. Salamat po.
Maraming pinasalamatan si Steve, pero pasalamatan din po natin muli si Mr. Steve Villacorta. Siya po ang director ng Center for Alumni Affairs. Idadag ko din po, I will reiterate our gratitude to the Association of UMak Alumni Incorporated, the RAHA Selection Panel, the RAHA Working Committee, RIMPORT, Management Committee, and of course, the Office of the University Secretary for making this all possible. So once again, thank you to our dear alumni for choosing to spend your precious afternoon with us, and see you all again next year.